games of playoff experience. The officiating crew for tonight. Home. From the outside, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander looked right away for a shot. 4-on-2, Spurs the other way. Champagnie, pulled from the outside. Out of the half-court set. Castle is top. He too has been pulled. Holmgren fighting for it. McCain is not bashful. Others have opened 0 for 4. Vassell lobs it to Dort, 2 of 11 shooting threes in the series.
This is what I like to see.
Check. Try to strike quickly.
Gilgeous-Alexander probes, got caught in the air. Champagnie's got SGA, gave up his dribble.
In a swing game when the series tied 2-2.
Hartenstein inside. Passing the step. Good meet by Holmgren. The 3 in the corner for 3. Turned it over. Vassell back the other way. Leaving for Champagnie.
Sees a couple go through from that three-point line. And you see Mitch jump.
So many eyes, so many bodies of the Spurs D. Works inside of everyone. But pass by Castle. McCain almost took it away. Fox instead. Over. Dort got a step, got to the back.
That's what froze Vassell.
Champagnie on the drive, over the outside, the diving Stephon Castle.
SGA continues to try to split double teams.
Oh, the closeout. Clock at 10, backing down, Wemby waiting. Holmgren thought about launching his first 3. Instead, Champagnie couldn't stay red hot. Loose ball.
Chet, nice move, little clearance of space right there.
Rebound pushed by Jalen Williams. Spurs ball on the side.
It was Williams has the guard on Wembanyama. Champagnie again. Starting. Why McCain is the starter in your opinion?
Well, floor spacer, a guy that could knock down. We saw
quieter in San Antonio. From the corner for 3. Over one. Castle missed the bunny. He was in. It was easy. So far, and he turned it over a couple of times. Dylan Harper all the way. All the way around the world to Keeson Wallace. 3 is their 4th turnover. Wembanyama away from the basket for a moment. So Holmgren goes in, including the postseason. 1 for Wemby thus far, 4 for Chet. DraftKings.
It's time.
I'm not even sure they respect one another.
No, they got to respect each other.
Thought about the 3. Turned away inside. Fox's hands knock it out of a
slow start. And Champagnie would have had 13 of the 18. I would have looked at you crazy. Nice move here.
Bodies down. Johnson goes inside to Wemby. That's the way to get
side to side. Johnson can play and attack the basket. Throw it up late for Wemby.
Defensively, let Keldon Johnson hoist from 3.
And Hartenstein check in for OKC. Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with 4. SGA over Cornet. Out the rookie first-round pick for the Spurs. There's very few rookies. These Spurs are maybe a year or so ahead of where people thought they'd be.
In this series, another missed shot by SGA.
That is Williams. That is 2020 in a series that has been perfect viewing. Foul called.
That's where you become a bigger target as Williams gets the offensive rebound, knocks it down.
2 overall pick in the draft, Dylan Harper.
Victor, the step to attack the basket and make a play.
Yeah, but you see Keldon Johnson.
SGA snaking his way, looking to make a shot and get going. He'll pushing too much. What do you see in Game 5?
Yeah, and especially in a pressure environment like this, energy, it'll find him.
He's been amazing at the line, 35 of 36. Bryant to the Alexander as he got to the top. Wallace challenged by Harper, foul called.
Player, Rich, he just missed the 3 before that. He said, I'm not going to miss another one. I need to be out here.
Shaken. And I love the reaction from the bench guys.
Net down. Numbers for the Thunder. 3 come to SGA tonight. Fox. Bryant finds the line. Knocks down. It's down, trying to find something. Late shot clock. Caruso to Gilgeous-Alexander. Keeps it to Williams. Will they keep for 1 at the end of the quarter here? 8-second difference. Foul.
See, that's a bad foul there on Carter Bryant. There was no need to foul him, his 8-year-old son, when he landed the YouTube videos.
He said,
both of these coaches have been fantastic in our meetings before the game.
Hartenstein, step back three at the end of the first is off for the Spurs. Wembanyama in transition, fouled by Hartenstein.
Into a very difficult shot. When you talk about a guy running, that is just a great play there by Wemby.
Here out of Kentucky, despite all of his time here in San Well, even at 29, Caruso right at Wembanyama draws the foul.
There, Champagnie put Caruso in drive and got him a chance to get to the paint.
Had a chance to visit a little bit of Rondo spice to every game.
When he keeps playing like this, that head
takes it away, finds Wallace, hits Hartenstein, shove him.
Quarter.
Has a strong move at Isaiah, and the foul.
Describe it. It's a push shot, shot put.
There's a little more arc on it than normal.
That's what pros do. Pros against Victor Wembanyama.
A high level of play we've seen. McCaney started back in. Great pass, Williams. Wallace. One of those thunder runs. Sometimes you got to. Wallace the push. Caruso moves it. Williams a three. Cut. By the Spurs, McCain. Also the quality defense both plays. Wembanyama draws the contact on Williams. Oh, I love it. So the Spurs, before they come out, meantime, the Thunder fans are returning the favor of a flop great, and these two cities just love their teams to no end. McCain!
Wallace, they have 5 shooters out there, which gives more space for their offense. Instead, McCain beats Barnes for a layup.
Side. Caruso. Couldn't reverse it. Fouls on Champagnie. Caruso gets up.
Champagnie. More about him.
Biden back and hit the deck. He initiated it, cracked me up. It was a very funny line. But he said he looks for...
That's why he's a 2-time champion. He can adjust to whatever's thrown at him and whatever the game needs.
Only 3 field goal attempts here in this ball game. In games 1.
With 8.5 to go in the second. Wembanyama over Jay.
This is a long rest for SGA. Over there on the bench for the Thunder.
Looking to see if it got down to 16, 15, somewhere in that fourth quarter. Caruso.
Caruso knew he was late on that rotation.
For the foul. The Knicks are waiting, and that is a locked-in date for the start of the finals. A week from tomorrow, as the Knicks closed out the East, and the Cavs in 4.
Listen to what I'm about to say, Michael. I'm just telling you right now.
Hey, let me look at your cup. What you put in this cup? Okay. No, they don't. It's confused admiration.
Williams a three. Just 2-all, game 5. Fuck no. Holmgren, Goodkin saw 3. Johnson free, coming baseline, then by McCain scores over him. I say only because he averaged 13 in the regular season.
Where's the foul, Ray?
There is none.
Oh.
Okay. Gilgeous-Alexander, 1 of 5 from the field. Pulls back. Vassell. Hassel gets the board. Wrote it toward.
He's playing aggressive, playing with force, and then bring SGA into the game.
And for the series, he is 35 of 39.
To the second quarter, be aggressive. 2 feet in the paint.
And he gets McCain from behind, and Harper picks up the foul. Theo puts them over the limit. It's the contact. Castle does it again, took it away from him, and is fouled on the run floor. So they go with Wembanyama, and the Spurs keep it.
But you don't want to see that in a flagrant 1. Oh, look at this.
Going right at what's ahead with Wembanyama. SGA took him deep, and Gilgeous-Alexander 5.5 to the half. Harper's had turnover.
Body type. I think Williams can keep him out of the paint.
And they were moving, the officials were rotating, so they had to wait. That allowed Cassie.
Not afford to get a foul like that, right? Like SGA is too good of a player. You don't need a gifting point.
They get Wembanyama going in the half court. Two bodies go to him. Castle.
Advantage.
Alexander pulls back.
He's absolutely a little bit more tired, a little bit more winded, more energy used.
Wallace accelerates. Dort needs one. If they hit a few, if they want to take the lead in the series. Loose inside.
Here's the scrum down low. Look at Dort. First to the floor here. Gonna be Harper.
Yep. Just gotta get to the other side. There we go.
Over here, Jamal.
Because that's why the Spurs are in the position they're in now. He's already proven he can dominate in the paint.
Let's try the third time. Fox the defense. Gilgeous Alexander. Again, no Wembanyama. Can you get close?
Step back. That time he goes right.
Harper. Champagny out of the corner, right at Holmgren. Here's Zora.
After going to the locker room, guys.
Usual. De'Aaron Fox. Good recovery. Dort inside. Some of these players, because they're so accomplished already in their careers. Both who are saying, wait a minute, you're 3 rebounds under your average. You're a few points under your average.
Be better. You got to do better. He knows that. And tonight he showed up to say, I'm going to.
Rivalry that's been built up between them two.
It's inside. Holmgren keeps his ground for Sell. Holmgren at Cornet. Aggressive to the basket.
And now that you know that you scored a couple of those, you know Victor's coming back in as offensive.
Brothers, Capers, and Wright, the 3 officials here at OKC. The guys who are developing the young players on both of these teams. Holmgren has 2. Take the 3rd off the Champagny register.
Congratulations,
Thank
my
you.
friend.
Hey, I'm going to take these off. Football and hoops in the Olympics.
The boy got his own money. He's leasing the Royal
Right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you got the Indian all. Let us
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're handling it.
We got
the game.
Yeah.
I come in and do what it takes for me to be successful and our team to be.
Point Spurs lead in the first quarter. Caruso gets fouled on the way in. It's Castle.
25-14 advantage.
As the Oklahoma City bench went dry. Not tonight. One of their 16 free throws. Castle, no.
Yeah.
In rhythm by gifting them, getting free, easy.
Made all 18 here tonight.
It's a danger zone for the Spurs, right?
Look at that.
Caruso, Reddick, Keldon Johnson got a hand on it. 5 to shoot for it. Wemby gonna launch from deep.
He's not even breaking the free throw line right now. He's staying outside on the perimeter. There's no pressurality that I'm going to dominate in the paint.
Only the 5 field goal attempts. This is a pattern we saw in the games for Spurs. Free throws in this second quarter. More coming. Castle. To this first half, Kenrich Williams, Jared McCain check in.
But again,
Team 10 of 10 for SGA. Johnson from the top. Got it to go. Final half minute. Gilgeous Alexander pulling up. Fox lob, Corges to the corner. McCain, no. And we hit the half. Spurs try to dig out of a double-digit hole.
That blue paint that's on the court right there.
yes. I want to see Devin Vassell kind of get going offensively for the Spurs.
The ball movement, SGA lobbed it, but Wemby's hand was there. Late clock, Holmgren's got to go. Finals games for all 3. Wemby right to work. Over Hartenstein. Nope. McCain, who got the start with the 2 starters out. Dort.
It looked like Fox has a lot of lift.
Speaking of lift, Wemby got that.
Champagny got him on that screen. Remember before Chet picked up that defensive foul with this.
Rough, tough, thick, and physical. McCain had his arm.
Oh, Kane, there's the wrap up by Fox. Just kind of throws it up.
Right now, San Antonio is not playing with emotion. They're playing emotional.
He's got a lot of bodies there, so who's going to make them pay? Champagny Nope. Step back triple. Got them all. Time.
Very passionate about what's going on.
He knows this is
Bismarck Biyombo, Lindsey Waters, having words in that huddle.
Bryant, before tonight's game, he said we wouldn't be in this position without Victor's leadership.
When they get rolling, they're so tough to stop. Gilgeous-Alexander.
J-Dub and without A.J. Mitchell. Like, they're just finding ways, next man up.
Castle up. Wembanyama. Beautiful finish.
Middle, the roll by Wembanyama. Look at that.
And that's why they're playing towards it. You would think the young Spurs have figured it out at this point.
Hartenstein lobs. Holmgren. Wemby time to come over. Out.
Do in these playoffs. And Hartenstein, who's a great passer.
In the arena, fans got to look at it. Saw the arms tangled. Wanted to call. Look at McCain. You can just time. Castle no. Wemby tip. It'll count. Hand through the net, so it's a basket. They're found at the rim. Wembanyama living in the blue paint. For a foul. Dylan Harper and Keldon Johnson. Alexander sees all those Spurs eyes. McCain. Dan Penny on the deck at Holmgren. Got fouled, got the basket. Darren's got those 5.4 million TikTok followers. Just underrated. Caruso faked the three at Wembanyama. Inside for Holmgren held.
And one another down low. The grab.
Harper cut off by McCain. Here comes Johnson off the wing for two.
Basketball in Coffin corner.
This is Alexander. There are awesome replays. Everything looks like a foul when you slow it down.
Forcing that last point. It's going to be grabbing, holding, fighting for position.
Through contact. Look at this. Wemby putting his head down. He got 2 feet in the paint.
That timeout. Holmgren the catch. And the finish. Good attack by Harper. Nope. Second highest scoring total in the series. Bodies going down like bowling pins right now.
Wide open shot. And then right here, that 2-on-1. Caruso has a layup or a late pass.
These guys are both under each other's skin a little bit. Hope we see a lot. Sudden Spurs can get this down to single digits. The three from Vassell ends it up. Tight game 5. Within 8 now. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder have to come back. Caruso, free. This Alexander sees 2. Caruso one more time. Knock this one down. Baseline. Swing Vassell trying to get going tonight. Hartenstein put it on the deck. Oh, the feed, Caruso. Keldon Johnson attacks. Tripped. And the foul.
All he was waiting for was the crowd noise. And then Caruso turns the...
Guys put it out. De'Aaron Fox just 1 of 9 tonight. There he...
And that one has been impactful.
Henrik Williams. Caruso lost his balance. Johnson ambles towards the basket.
For a little toughness. And yeah, they got blown out.
13 on the clock. Backs down Harper. Keeps to Hartenstein late. Harper looking at 3. Wallace got a piece. Champagny sizing up SGA. Lob towards Hartenstein again.
If you want that lob, throw it to the rim, not behind your big man.
For Wemby out. Caruso running that pick and roll. He gets open shots. Wemby's out.
He's 3rd on the night. Now back. At times 1. What a time to make his 2nd deep ball of the night.
Points. Now he can get a quick 6 here.
It's been gone.
Okay. Because you broke, I had it, and then you broke it.
Scoring-wise off free throws. He's using their aggressiveness against him, but he's not even doing nothing right now.
A week from tomorrow on ABC.
SGA's first.
Series tied at 2. Champagny worked it inside. Gilgeous-Alexander likely playing the whole 3rd here. Played the whole 1st.
Where you look for OKC to try to steal the quarter. They're one of the best in the league at stealing quarters.
Got to the back. It's on Cornette, his 2nd. by Wallace. No goaltend. Vassell off on.
Oh, man, that's so good.
I haven't seen a block that close since the Pistons and Pacers played back in home.
Hey, goaltending, guys.
That's what Luke Cornett said.
No, it wasn't.
Wembanyama pops. Tries to draw the contact, that is. And now a conversation between Capers and Brown and Brothers. They look back and say challenge. Johnson says, want to challenge. Gilgeous-Alexander from the top. Into the paint and gets fouled.
Well, Coach Johnson is right on that because he was right in the face of James.
Three officials. They were going to, and they said, wait a minute, the officials are discussing. They may flip it on their own.
He did ask for a challenge.
It's
And
Johnson.
the ball was still in the hands of...
Fox on the attack. Dort gets up.
Ball. It looked like Lou Dort got all ball.
7.
Some blood on the right leg of SGA for electing again to start McCain and now Ken Richards,
And that's why he's such a great coach.
Missing 31 points worth of J-Dub.
So basically what the Spurs...
Went 3 of 9. Holds up for 3. And we go to the 4th. Inside the Paycom Center. 4th quarter begins. 10 to the corner. And Champagny on a playoff career high night. Wembanyama to the basket.
knocked it out of bounds.
But I thought live too, Reg. Let's see.
Well,
With Wembanyama and Hartenstein, it was clearly off.
Hassel's boxing out Wallace, and Vassell's boxing out McCain.
3 of the 2 next to each.
He thought that was a Spurs.
Comes to get it, the bump from Hartenstein. Right back to him. The 2.
He does a little bird paw after he makes it.
Wemby. Not tonight. He made to the finals. Tipped away. Stephon Castle Caruso tried. Back to midcourt. Hartenstein able to save it. Clock both ways. 3 on 2. Hartenstein, no big. Dunk.
Do that.
Castle got the screen. Champagny out of the corner. Nope. Grid cuts. Size on Castle.
There's Hartenstein with the finish.
It's 21 points.
Jamal, this OKC offense.
Alive for the Spurs. Vassell.
Should have gave the ball up earlier. That's what happened. Messed up the timing for Wemby.
Caruso. Wallace got it. He runs out. Holmgren sees nobody at the rim. He's going at Johnson. Keldon. Some foul trouble here for the Spurs.
OKC's very fortunate. They're fortunate that the Spurs have been just as sloppy.
Mike Wilkes and his assistants. Mike Wilkes played on the Spurs 05 championship. Pesters him. Now one-on-one with Hartenstein. Holmgren on Keldon Johnson. Backing in. Foul on the
Because you're getting closer to the bonus before SGA even gets in the game.
Short. McCain steps back. Short. To the quarter. He's first of the game.
That's not a bad foul by McCain.
One's been disqualified with 6. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in with 8:08 in February. He's got 11 points. Fox. Alexander played 31 minutes. Likely to go the rest of the way. Step back over Vassell. Wembanyama spinning. Hartenstein fouls him.
Look at the spin here. Okay, this is great. Let him go up with it.
7:25 in Game 5. Last 4 games. Zora.
When I asked Alex Caruso about guarding Victor Wembanyama, he did your work early.
Zora is a great conversation with Alex. They've done a good job on him throughout the series. Within 10 now, 8. They trail him. Inside Hartenstein.
Drop coverage, which allowed SGA to even see that. He has to get higher.
Vassell. First rounder in 3 seconds to Philadelphia. Philadelphia, a terrific backcourt beat because of injury. Traded here. Only 11 starts in his career, but Jason Wallace, strong rebound. Still playing with 5 personal fouls. Johnson off the wing for 2. Lucas Alexander, 2-man game in Hartenstein. Caruso, corner, triple. 20 on the night. Harper in traffic, Johnson. That shot is not been on tonight. Missed all 5 threes. End of the clock, it's Caruso 3. Nope. Lucas Alexander, steps back triple. Someone a win away from the West title. We'll have it for you. Coverage begins Peacock, 7 back, or else they'll be playing for their lives. Vassell.
And the Spurs went back to the double team. First time they've done it this.
San Antonio scores with 24.
So they're trying to speed up the game.
They're doubling everywhere. This looks like AAU right now.
Inside, SGA. Fox. Rebound Hartenstein, 2-20 foul on the push. And that means San Antonio gets a dozen free throws.
But again, back-to-back game.
Quarters remain out for Mark Daigneault. Just another possession to ensure that this score holds for the next 2:05.
The ball and go from good shot to great shot. And then multiple guys hit three-pointer.
Mason Plumlee, Kelly Olynyk, Bismack Biyombo. Presented by AT&T. Recap of this one. Just as well. Conversation here, Biyombo and Hartenstein. Daigneault was asking just that.
Guys, and get some of your main players off the floor here.
For Alex Caruso. Watt at the free throw line, so they have Spurs 28.
They knew right from the start what it was going to take, and they didn't take any chances.
Yeah, I would say so. Look, everything that's going down here. Carter Bryant guarding Jarrett McCain. Both of those guys played.
It's Jalen Williams who told us today, I couldn't believe 2 fan bases are just so enthusiastic about their team. Yelling over towards Bismack Biyombo at the free throw line. There's young players coming of age.
It is
Finals. Henderson inside gets fouled. Williams and A.J. Mitchell. These guys are all locked in here down the stretch.
Yeah, they're headed.
Game number 5 to the Thunder. 1 win from